Welcome back to more Minecraft, my guys. So, I played around with some ideas for our shrine. I'm not 100% happy with any of the ideas I played around with, but there was one thing from the ideas that I know for 100% fact that I do want to do, and that is like the basic idea for the stairs. So, actually, let me do something real quick. I should have grabbed it before I ran all the way down here. But I need some regular stone to fix a hole. And might as well go ahead and grab... see, grab those and grab some of these. And is that the only mossy stone brick I've got? It looks like it. I can't do anything with these, I don't think. Alright, we're gonna need more mossy stone brick. But I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Okay, let's see. Let me get our stone back. For right now, I'm just going to fill this back in. Worst case scenario, I've got to dig it back out, you know. Okay. 1, 2, 3. From all my testing and playing around with the look of this, the one thing that remained consistent was wanting this area to look a certain way. That is something that did not change through any of the testing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Because I want above each block, from top of the block to the ceiling, I want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 exposed bricks on the wall. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be our new ceiling point. Just because it gives a little more leeway, and I wanted to hang lanterns going up, so that gives us even more room. Okay. This one needs to go... Actually, no. I know how I had this lined up. For this, I was doing... Right. 4. No, we dig that one out and add in one of those. And then we have the perfect center point for our lantern to hang down from. I'm going to need a bunch more of the stones, but at the moment this should be okay. Now, did I want to bring this inwards? I'm not sure. We can play around with that again some more later. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. I need more of you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna just keep it at the stone bricks for right now. I don't think we're gonna need too many more of the stairs, except for like at the very top of the like stairway for a decoration. Oh, by the way, we will be playing our favorite game of Is the Internet Going to Be Able to Handle the Incoming Storm? Because apparently it's supposed to get bad tonight. Let's see. We will go ahead and just close it in. One, two, three. There we go. We can always just throw another iron door here, just to make sure that, you know, just in case a villager somehow does either manage to wander in through the front, we have a door over there that can stop them from wandering into the mines, or if they wander over the top of the hill, we have a door right here that can stop them from wandering into the mines. So, you know. We have options. Let me see. I really do need to get some more mossy block, though. Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
Wait, what?
Did I have Q held down?
Oh, you did for a second. I thought maybe you were saying something to me.
No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I'm just, talking through the staircase.
I got you.
Okay, so we definitely didn't have any more over in our chest. I'm fairly certain we have some back at the house, but worst case scenario, we've got to get some stone and some moss blocks. Not like we don't have a ton of those. Let's see. Okay, so moss blocks. I'll just bring these down because I'm fairly certain we've got plenty of stone down at the, okay, I've got random iron equipment on me. There we go. That's better. I see Drew's horse is still sitting over here. so that's where the rest of my moss went. Alright, I'm just gonna throw our dirt and spare torches in here. Only need a few of them. And let's see. I'm pretty sure we can't smelt this. Yeah, no. Can't do anything with that guy. But that's okay. We got this and this. I don't know if this is a thing I can do, but I can find out at the very least. Wait, where am I going? Mossy stone. Okay, so we do have to combine them together first. That really should have been obvious to me, but I am not someone who uses their brain. But that's okay. Let's see. Seems like an even 1-to-1 trade on that. 4 blocks for 4 of the stone bricks. Alright. Let's see. Turn some of these guys into stairs. Alright. And we just replace all of these with the mossy stone block. It is possible that it would look better if you mix and match. Like, some regular stone brick, some mossy stone. But I just can't be bothered. And since this is the one thing from all of my playtesting that I actually liked, I'm going to stick with it. Now, I will say, the very top of the stairway was giving me issue because of where it opens at on the top of the hill. It's kind of, I don't know, an awkward location. It opens off to the back and side. So what we could do is make like a little atrium area up at the top to make it curve to the right without it being like super duper awkward. around here is where... No, it was down here where we had the opening into the wall. So we have to pay attention to that. At least whenever I'm replacing all of this with the stone bricks. Okay, now the real question is, how many steps down do we want to pull back for the atrium? We don't want it to be too many, because then it'll make the curve awkward. Alright, I'll fix that in just a second. Okay, what are we dealing with up here? Okay. We go that way, but for right now we're going to go down to the very bottom of the stairs and set up our bed. And hopefully Drew will follow us to sleep soon. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on him, let me just double check the health of the stream. Like I said, we're supposed to be getting some bad weather tonight. Okay. So far, everything looks like it's okay, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, it seems like the curve is still going to be a little weird. That's not what I meant to do at all. Let's see. I was gonna do some... terrain fixing. Just to give us a little more room to work with. Shoot, we need more dirt. Let's see, I know I want to get rid of this stack. And the stack. I could always just go grab some more dirt from the village, but I'm gonna hold off. Just because I don't want to have to run all the way back down there just yet. If I don't have to. Okay. I'm trying not to take too much of this up. Because in all of my playtesting, one of the things that I did that I didn't like was I took off the top two layers, so this layer and that layer, going that way. And I think it makes it a little bit harder to hide the staircase or blend it into the hillside. So we're just gonna, you know, go with this. Not much, not much. How's everything going for you? Alright. Hello, Athena. I don't have any food for you. Okay, okay. One chip. And only because you were a good girl today. I say that, but she's still, like, hid from the vet techs. Okay, so we need more dirt. I just have a feeling we're gonna need that dirt. I know we're gonna need more of the cobbled deep slate. Okay. Maybe I'll just put one block away. Actually, we don't need the moss anymore for right now. Because we should have our stairway all made up. No, ma'am, I told you one chip. Okay, so can't do anything with those, so those are going back in a chest. Can't do anything with those. These I can work with. Actually, this one... This one I can work with. So, tiles are going back in. The rest of this I should be able to work with. Athena, what you doing, dear? Hey! Hey! No, ma'am! Uh, ma'am. He was laying up there first. Nope. You scared the shit out of him. You don't get to chase after him just because you scared the shit out of him. Okay? Okay? The old man was laying on the bed, and Athena decided to jump up there. He is, out of all the cats, the least tolerant of dogs, which is weird because he has been around dogs for the entire time that we've had him. We meaning both, like, everybody in my family that's owned him, because, you know, he's a hand-me-down of a hand-me-down of a cat. Oh, right now we're working on hopefully a decent temple for our ender egg. Or dragon egg. I've been working on some designs for it in creatives and like copies of the world. Haven't really settled on anything that I like the best. I've come up with a bunch of elements that I do like. But the one thing that I can decide on from all of the elements that I liked was having a stairway, or having this stairway specifically. Gotta make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Plenty of clearance because we all know I like to jump when I run, or when I'm climbing stairs, or anything really. Hey, Mr. Blood. How's it going? Oh, but yeah, so I know the old man has been exposed to other dogs his entire life, but he's still the least tolerant. And Athena scared the shit out of him by jumping straight onto the bed. Which, I mean, good for her for actually jumping up there, because normally, 1, 2, 3, 4, normally we have to coax her to jump up there because of situations like this, where she jumps up there and scares the crap out of him, so he hisses, and that scares the crap out of her. So, fun times. Fun times. All the other cats are just like, please don't stand on me. I don't like it when you stand on me. You have very good typing skills for a 3-year-old man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ceiling. Pop in the bed real quick. That's good, man. You know, whenever we were looking for moss at the house, I didn't see any more deep slate, cobbled or otherwise, so we might need to go see if we can either steal some from Drew or mine some up. I've already got to go check and see if I can steal some quartz from him. Because one of the ideas that I'm kind of leaning towards for the, like, actual, like, altar slash pedestal for the dragon egg is a, like, dark oak gazebo with a bunch of azalea leaves and uh, one of the elements would be a quartz pillar, pedestal, whatever you want to call it. I think pedestal is the correct word I'm looking for, though. You go back up there. Okay. So I think we're really close to running out of our deep slate here. So whenever we do run out, we're going to run over to Drew's and again see if he has any that we can steal. Worst case scenario, he doesn't, and we just stock up on iron so we can build a bunch of lanterns. Alright, that's all of that then. Alright. What's in there? Okay, it looks like either Drew or I have already been in here. So I don't feel the need to go back in there and explore. One day we're gonna fix his weird little bridges. Because, like, I feel like a bridge like that would work if it was just, like, a couple blocks wide, but that's bordering on the same length across the river from where we have the stone bridge at. Ah, dude, I'm not gonna be famous. I'm just here to play some games and have some fun. Keep myself distracted a little bit longer, you know? Stealing all of Drew's deep slate. All of it. Does look like I'm gonna have to cobble it myself, though. Which is kinda lame. Actually, yeah, while we're here, does he have any quartz? No, he's not really 3 years old, baby. If you find a 3-year-old that can type that well, you have a future genius on your hands. I'm gonna steal that iron pick real quick. Okay, there is another option aside from using the quartz. It's ugly as sin, but we could use polished diorite. We do have more than enough of that. Oh, phone. I love it when you don't want to display. Because it makes me worry that something has gone wrong with the stream. No, it's just my phone doesn't want to display things. Cool. Alright, there it goes. Better now. I don't like that you had to clarify human person, Mr. Blood. That's not sus at all. Alright, do I have any spare pickaxes? Have a good night, Arda. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'll be here tomorrow night too if you want to come hang out again. Let's see. We got some. I think I'll start with the cobbled first, just so I don't have to uh pick through a bunch of deep slate just yet. That was 2 cows. Okay. Also, it sounds like the rain has finally hit, so again, if the internet decides it doesn't want to do what internet do, um, I will try to get the stream back up if it does go out. But you know how it goes. My internet should at the best of times. And last little bit of that. guess I should keep one stack as dirt, just in case I need to fill a hole I made. Honestly, my day was, pretty okay. I had to take Athena and Blackie to the vet, but they both got all clears. Uh, Blackie got his world rocked because he realized, that his carrier doesn't have to open from the door. They can just take the whole ass lid off. We were actually late because he wanted to hide under the bed from me. See, that's exactly why I wanted to keep the dirt up top, because I keep doing that kind of stuff. And fix that one. But no, I woke up at like 2:30 this morning for no reason and couldn't go back to sleep, so uh, I'm hella tired, even with a slight nap. And since it's storming, I don't know how long this storm's supposed to go on, but storms freak me out ever since a couple of really bad uh, tornadoes and straight line winds that we had. So, depending on how long this storm goes on, I may or may not get sleep tonight. Because even if I am tired, my brain's going to be like, yeah, no. What if something happens and there are living creatures in your house that need your protection, so... Because, like, I'm not worried about me personally during the storm. But I've got 4 dumb cats and a dumb dog. And I love all of them. So... Like, don't get me wrong, I love Drew too, but he can probably handle himself in a storm. Like, he has the sense to go get into... Our bathroom is the only room in the house that has no windows. It is still against an outside wall because we live in a trailer. So there is nothing except exterior walls. So he has enough sense to go get in the bathtub if a storm hits. Our animals don't. Oh. Is that all the... No. There we go. Fill that back in. My pickaxe is just too powerful for this, pitiful little stone wall. So I keep accidentally picking through it. And I could use that iron pick I grabbed. But the other pick just is so much better. So, mild inconvenience for the sake of more efficiency. Oh, come on now. Like, Like I said, I'm tired, more so than usual. So that's just gonna keep happening. I already know it. Let's just go ahead. That doesn't go there. It goes right there. What's up, Athena? Actually, that doesn't go there either, does it? Hmm? What's up, Bubba? Hold on. The only people I play with are Shiny Haunter, Drew, whatever you want to call him, and he's got a lot more experience playing in the game, so he's not as easy to kill. There's no cats up here. Come on. You can come up here. There's no cats. Come on. Your bone's up here and everything. Come on, dude. Come on. There you go. Like I said, she finally grew a spine and jumped up on the bed straight away, and it's caused her to be overly cautious again because the one time she just jumps up there, the cat's up there. That doesn't go there. So now she's going to be overly cautious all over again. The cycle repeats itself. I'm just going to go ahead and pull back one on each of these. If I can. Yeah. So far it looks like I can. But no, as far as killing people in Minecraft goes, I already know I am the weakest link, so we're not going to try that. There is a reason the worst thing I ever do is fill areas of the shared space with chickens. That hole that they're in's not actually like a super big hole, and I could very easily, that... Please kill him for me. I could very easily, like, fill it in. Okay. The skeleton took care of the zombie for me, because he was grabbing things that I would rather he not grab. I don't want a zombie just staying in the world. Well, I didn't mean to break that. wait, no. No, that's right. Oh, but yeah, the hole back here where all the monsters are getting stuck at, it's not very big, so I could go and like easily get rid of it, but too much effort, not worth it. I shouldn't ever have to interact with it again after we get this roofing put on. One, two, three, four, making sure I'm not losing count. Because it would suck to do all of this and then realize I've like been messing up and doing like 3 or 5 deep. It's like it was one thing when I was messing it up during playtesting because none of those blocks mattered. I didn't have to get those blocks. These are all things I had to go get. Well, somebody had to get them at the very least. Okay. It's just about bedtime. Let's go ahead and hop in the bed. And I think once we get through working on the staircase, we might switch to working on some of the housing just because, again, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the pedestal. Everything I was like, I don't know, it felt like no matter how I placed things, it didn't really fit, right? So like the first thing I was doing was like this glass, I want to say dome, but it wasn't a dome. It was just like a glass enclosure, like a terrarium, full of moss and azaleas and glowberries and uh, vines and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, this is nice on the inside because I even had a pond with the drip leaf and lily pads and all that cool stuff. Custom trees, but it didn't feel like it fit. into the environment, you know? Because like the whole feel for like I don't know, I guess the village area for me has always been more of like a medieval or at least older school style. And I don't know, something about the like glass terrarium look just wasn't giving me those vibes. Also, that would take so much fucking sand to make. I don't even know that it would be worth it. Because we'd have to go on a journey just for the sand alone. But I was thinking maybe doing something in a similar vein to the glass terrarium, but instead of using glass, we could use something that we have in abundance, like dark oak or spruce fences, one of the two, to make kind of like a secret garden esque area. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed the moss and everything. And it's not like we don't have more than enough moss to to use up. Well, one of those things wasn't supposed to be broken. One of my build designs, I had the staircase all covered over in moss, like a hilltop. And like, I don't know, I feel like something like that could work, hiding the hilltop away, because I like the look of this staircase from the inside, right? But from the outside, like, it's not really fitting with the look I was going for with, like, the secret garden thing. Which I suppose it wouldn't be the end of the world if that's the thing we deviate from, is the secret garden look. Wait a minute. We gotta cobble some deep slate real quick, guys. Actually, while we're up here, let me look. Because I was talking about having, like, a little market area over in between, like, the old district and where the first beginnings of the new district starts. We could run a little road right there and have some residential housing on either side of it, with another secondary road that leads back through it. Because I don't know, I feel like the roads and stuff should intersect more. Okay, and we're gonna do this in little increments at a time. I'm only gonna turn this one 64 stack into stones. We'll see where that gets us. Work from there, because I don't want to have a whole bunch of extras if I don't have to. Alright, who's missing? And where are you missing at? Ah, there you are. Okay. We're starting to reach the end of the stone area and move on into where we've got mostly dirt at. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ceiling. Might take a little while longer doing it this way. No can do while I'm streaming, my dude. Also, Peter, thank you for subscribing. Whenever I'm streaming, I'm gonna stick with just the world between me and Drew, because I don't know, that would be rude to him to just leave. And he puts up with enough of my BS not to just stick around in a game for him. Or with him. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can always join after the stream if you want. Building is my favorite thing to do. let's see. One, two. Well, I say my favorite thing. Uh, that position is actually tied because I like to build and dig. Let's see. One, two, three, four. So we're going to take this. Okay, so we do need a little more deep slate, but not too much more. And since we turned the staircase, it shouldn't be so awkward that we couldn't cover that with dirt or moss or something. To make it kind of just blend into the hillside a little more. Because like I said, I liked the look of it whenever I did blend it in. Let's see. Okay. So it is nighttime. Monsters are spawning. Oh, it's the same thing as my channel name, Ditzy Snail. Okay. Hop in the bed real quick. Dang. I really should have asked Drew. If I'd have known he was going to Walmart before we started streaming, I would have asked him to grab me a monster. I'm too old to be getting so little sleep. Because I went to bed like almost immediately after last night's stream. And woke up at 2:30 for no reason. I figure this section of the mines we can just make some smooth stone stairs. I was thinking of doing it all in deep slate, but I don't know. That might be overkill now. Now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, make sure I'm centered so I don't jump off on accident. Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, the more I think we should definitely add like some more houses. It could just be like the smaller houses like we have over in the fishing district. And same thing over here, we need some houses running through. Let's see. What's our spacing like over there? We've got like, what, 2 or 3 in between. Yeah, we could probably fit our cow pens back in there somewhere. Or we could run the road that way and curve it and fit the housing over there, have the cow pens over there for the leather workers. Again, I might do the like housing off stream, just not to bore you guys. Well, not too much more than I already do, I imagine, because I do uh, very repetitive things, because that's just like what I like to do. But the houses are pretty much cut and paste. You get your logs in the corner, stone bricks for the base. The only difference comes down to what size housing we're doing. So like, this is the same the same sizing as like our standard house. The houses I was looking into building would be more like, move the stair over to right there. So it's only 5 blocks right here. And you're left with like a much smaller footprint inside. But it's still enough that you can fit, you know, a bed or two even, and a table. Because, hold on, I actually need to turn these into stairs. Not everybody's gonna have like a huge house in a village, right? Also, I forgot how quickly things devolve whenever I do play in creative. Because, like, I said I asked Drew to make a copy of the stream world for me so I could play around with this without destroying the landscape. And, it devolved very, very quickly into me and him both just burning everything down to the ground. It didn't help that I found the spawn eggs and summoned in a ton of chickens, and I think there was a few wardens in there too. Like, I just had too much fun filling up the lands. The entire countryside was nothing but various mobs, so like chickens, zombie horses, skeleton horses, cats. I think I had bees out at one time. I know I had the warden's spawn egg out. Uh, and I started with just a flint and steel, just, you know, burning everything down until I was just like, let's just get the lava out. I forgot how quickly I dissolved into doing that kind of stuff. And it doesn't take long after that for things to start getting like super duper boring for me. Okay. Now the question was, are we gonna pull this back some more? Or are we gonna keep the height the same? I think for right now we'll keep the height the same. Alright, let's see. What are we looking at height-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're already out of it. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is once we reach right here. So I guess technically this one can come up, right? 1, 2, 3. Yes. That one can come up. Then it would be 2 of those blocks over. And up. And that should be the final height, depending on how high up we bring the stairs. So. I feel like another 64 stack should be probably enough to get that done. We'll see. Worst case scenario, it's not, and I gotta come back down here and make some more. I do still need to get the pigs in those those pens, the chickens in those pens, and get the cow pens made up. So we'll get there eventually. One day we will have this village completely done. Alright. Let's see if this finishes it off for us. But yeah, I was thinking we could use like some dark oak fencing to kind of create like a barrier. You can't get into it unless you come like up this staircase. That's kind of what I was wanting to go for. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ceiling. Same thing. Ceiling. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. That one goes up one. I really like the sound of the deep slate. Let's see. That guy doesn't go there. And these two need to be changed. There we go. Good enough for right now. Let's see, the inside. We're definitely going to need some more cobbled deep slate. But again, it's nighttime. My villagers are idiots, so I'm going to go to bed, do my part to try and speed up this night. And hopefully keep those idiots alive a little bit longer. We'll see, though. Eventually, we're going to have... You know, honestly, that might be more of a priority than anything, is getting the streetlights put up. Okay, change of plans. After we get done with the staircase, I'm going to go steal a bunch of iron from Drew, and we're going to go look into the staircase, or not the staircase, but the lantern situation. Because if our town's not well lit, a bunch of mobs are just going to keep spawning. Making my job of keeping those idiots alive even harder than it has to be. doesn't go there. I'll fix it in a second. Okay, but we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As of right now, 10 more. Oh, no. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more. 12 more. Couple deep slate. And that's assuming we don't want to bring this up one more to be even. Or at least more even with what we're working with right here. Break those ankles real quick. Okay. Let's see. I said what, 12? That's probably more than enough. And yeah, 15, probably more than enough to get us through. Again, depending on if we decide to extend the staircase even more. Okay, everything else correct. It looks like it. Okay, do we want to bring this up one more? Thank you, Louise. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. Feel free to correct me. Okay, I think we are going to bring that up one more, because like I said, we're going to blend it into the environment anyways. I would rather make it like more of a level step up onto the platform. Break her ankles. Break her ankles. Okay, I put all of our cobblestone... Did I put it back in the chest or did I put it back in the house? I think I put it in the house. Yeah. Oh yeah, whenever we were messing around in creative, Drew made a lava cast of the house. It was actually kind of cool. I will say it was very sad seeing all the cats' name tags pop up on the on the chat, saying that they tried to swim in lava. That was mildly upsetting. Where did I put all the... Hold on. Am I crazy? Did I actually leave it back at the village? I did, didn't I? I left it back in the village and I just put it in the wrong chest. So this is the chest it should be in. Okay. I love when I do stuff like that to myself. Hold on. We'll do the 26 stack. I really don't think we're going to need too much more if we just bring it out one set of steps more. We'll see. Again, worst case scenario, I've got to run back down the hill. Oh, speaking of running up and or down hills, I've finally gotten Drew to season 3 of Stranger Things. We're trying to get our sleep schedules back on order though, so we haven't really watched too much more of it. But I am so ready for him to get to season 4 with me. And it really doesn't help that he keeps like seeing characters and being like, "Oh, hey, I like them." And I'm just like, "Oh, do you? Are you sure?" Hey, Cortada, I can't understand you, but I hope you're having a good day. I'm barely fluent in English, so... And that's my native language. That's the wrong stack. This stack. There we go.
Hey, I'm gonna set it to peaceful for a second.
What? Why?
I need to reset the spawns and see if they're spawning in the right place.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool beans. Actually, that's perfect. That gives me time because I want to look up something. Alright. I have to do this the old school way because my phone's apparently not going to let me copy text. Nope, not going to let me copy text, so.
Let me know whenever you're ready.
Are you good to go whenever, man? I really need to look and see if there's like some kind of widget I can add to YouTube chat that live translates for me. I wasn't kidding. I'm barely fluent in English, and that's my native language. So I always feel bad when somebody messages in another language and I don't understand. Like, I know bits and pieces of other languages, but I don't know... Alright, get that out of there, thank you. I don't know enough to form sentences or be able to fully comprehend what I'm reading. Oh, thank you, Cortada. Assuming Google's not lying to me, they said my live is very good. That's very sweet of you to say. But I always take what Google says to me with a grain of salt, because, you know, the whole reason Athena went to the vet today is because Google was like, nah, she's got cancer, she's gonna die. And it turns out, no, Drew was correct. The skin issues that I was seeing was probably just from her either having allergies, which she has had issues with in the past, or this is too wide right here. Huh. Well, better to figure that out right now than to figure it out Uh, way in the future. Okay, that is kind of annoying though. Alright, I'm gonna go pop into the bed. I'm just gonna set these here to remind myself that that needs to be amended. Because that's not correct. Oh, you're good, Louise. I do appreciate you trying to translate for me, though. And it does confirm that Google wasn't lying to me this time. But yeah, like I said, she had Athena had some weird spots on her stomach, like thinned hair, and it looked like her pores were clogged. Plus, she had like a spot of pigmentation on her leg that didn't happen anywhere else on her stomach. So Google was like, yeah, no, she's got cancer or a bacterial infection. She needs to go to the vet. She's gonna die. And I get to the vet and they're like, nah, nah. If she does things like stretch across the floor, and I'm like, yeah, she half the time slides across the floor on her belly. She's a weird dog, but we love her. Oh my god, she's curled up on the pillows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. She's curled up on the pillow. That's too cute. Hi, honey. Are you a shrimp right now? She's got her back legs like curled up against her chest and she's just tugging them with her front legs. She's in cooked shrimp position. Are you sleepy? Also, I've had the air conditioner on this entire time, so I'm sorry if you guys hear a bunch of background noise. But on top of being hot today, it was super super humid, which just made the like heat index even higher. So, just trying to keep it from being too hot back here. Athena, you are too cute. You know that? Hi. So, she got the all clear from the vet. And she got her nails trimmed, which is something she won't let me do for her. She doesn't even like having her hands or her paws held. Yeah. All in all, it was a very tiring day for her. While we were in one of the rooms waiting, somebody brought in, I'm assuming it was a puppy. It could have just been a small dog with one of the higher pitched barks. But it was
I
going
think that
off.
was a Yorkie.
Okay, see that's what I was thinking too. I wasn't sure if it was like a smaller dog or a puppy, but you know, all dogs are puppies to me. Shoot, Athena's what, 3 now and she's still a puppy to me.
Yeah, she's like 3 or 4, I think, right?
That's like no, she's 3. She's 3. She'll be 4 next year. According to the paperwork we have at least. And by paperwork I mean like where we took her to the vet to get her fixed and to get all her
Oh
shots
yeah,
done
yeah.
because that gives the age of when we took her in, and surely we wouldn't have been wrong that close to getting her. But that's like Papa's dog Shorty. He's still a puppy, and that dude's like 10 years old.
Also, Courtney, give me a second to get in the bed. I've been fighting one-eyed willies all day.
Um, Pardon?
Yeah,
Little
it's been
TMI,
a
babe.
hellacious
Little
time fighting
TMI.
the willies.
You know,
Just beating them
sometimes you
off
say
one after
things and it
another.
gives me the willies. That word is so
Are
versatile,
they
you know?
one-eyed?
No. No. That word is very versatile, though. Also, you didn't see Athena when you left out of the bathroom. She's all curled up on one of the pillows.
Oh yeah, she does that in here all the time. She'll just be in the chair, just boom, curled up.
It's that little pillow pile I had my nap on, like where I just kind of conked out for a little bit.
Uh,
She's on
I
my
got
pillows, and now she's tucked in with the fuzzy blanket. But yeah, Athena has a really bad habit of if somebody else is up in the house. So like I said, I woke up at 2:30 for no damn reason. So Athena was up at 2:30 for no damn reason too. She can't let somebody be awake without her. It's like she feels like she's gonna miss something. And I'm like, I am literally just sitting here rewatching old videos that I've seen 20 times by this point. You're okay. You can go to sleep. You can go to sleep. I will watch things for you. You can go to sleep. We are in the middle of BFE. No one is going to bother us out here. You can go back to sleep. Like, generally speaking, the worst things we have to worry about is somebody having an accident on the highway or our neighbor deciding to shoot off tannerite. That one's surprisingly more common than I would think. Because that stuff's not cheap. And he just, goes through it. For those of you that don't know, tannerite is commonly used in, at least in the area where I'm from, for the killing or subduing of wild hogs. Because they're very bad around here. And you don't fuck with wild hogs. If you see one, you need to get out of there. But also, I don't know if you should run from them or not. I don't know if that's a sign of aggression. I feel like you shouldn't run from any wild animal unless you know for sure. Hey, Salty. How's it going? I'm giving wild boar advice, even though I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. I know you don't want to fuck with a wild boar or a wild hog. But I don't remember if you... I know you should probably just get up high if you can. So if you can climb a tree, climb a tree. I don't recommend just, running from a wild hog. Because, again, that could be seen as a sign of aggression, and those fuckers can be fast. But, they're bad enough that there's, whole businesses down here dedicated to the removal of wild hogs. Okay. Let's see. So this entire row I put down wrong. Because I didn't count. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's right. So I can just remove all of this. At the very least, I get to hear the lovely sound of deep slate as I break it. And I'm not kidding, I really do like the sound of this block. It's almost got like a musical quality to it for me. Oh, but yeah, that whole story was just to say that my neighbor has what is essentially dynamite for no reason, and he just shoots it off. Because I'm fairly sure there's no wild hogs, near our house, and he's just shooting it just because he can. But again, that stuff's not cheap, so I don't know what he's doing. And this is just an old man that is retired. Minding his own business, shooting off dynamite, without a care in the world if his neighbors, don't want to hear that crap, you know? So I guess our PSA for today is don't fuck with wild hogs. Unless you know what you're getting yourself into, don't mess with them. Alright, I think we will go up... No, we're not going to go up one more. What we're going to do instead of going up one more is we are going to path forward a little bit with this mossy stone. Just a little bit. And I wanted to kind of make this fit into the terrain a little bit anyways, so... Make sure nothing is exposed there. Because the hope here is that we can just hide this in as part of the hillside. I don't know how far out I've got to go to make it look more convincing as part of the hillside, but we'll see. The main thing is I don't want it to look like there's just a stone structure sitting up on top of this, even though there is. And it's not like it would totally hurt anything if I did have this structure sticking up like this. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure we could get over it, but I don't know. We've got the dirt to do it. Might as well. You know? And again, the main thing is blending it in. That one blends in a little more. I don't know. That might be overkill there, but I do know I need to get rid of this guy, because that looks a little weird. And I'm still not 100% sure I won't come back and replace this with moss. At least some of the way. And again, I could end up completely hating how this ends up looking, but, you know. That's why we're not going to do anything other than just getting the staircase covered up today. I've got ideas for elements that I definitely want to incorporate. Like, I really liked the dark oak pergola. I really liked having all the azalea trees and the moss blocks. But I think it would just work better if instead of using the glass dome, we go with something a little more fitting for what we've already used to build. So, the dark oak fences, we have a fuck ton of dark oak anyways. So, we'll see. We will see. Alright, I'm gonna call that good on... Oh, no. I gotta make this look a little bit nicer. Okay. Alright, and from this side, it just looks like part of the hill, right? That is exactly what we're going for. I don't want that to be immediately obvious that that is something other than part of the hillside. Even though once I start, if I do go with the whole dark oak fence situation, you know, it will eventually become obvious that there's something more up there, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. Let's see. Let me put up all of our stone and our dirt real quick. Because one thing that we really need to get taken care of is our street light situation. Not you. You? some copper, or that's not copper. Some iron and some iron ingots. We'll go steal some more from Drew. Let me see what we're working with. You know what? Hold on real quick. I just put them away. But let's see, how many of the stone variant would we need? Let me get some of these smelting real quick. I'm pretty sure we used, yeah. We used stone brick fencing to make our street light on the docks. So we might make some more following that same format. Let me go turn the mossy cobblestone that we have, or mossy stone that we have left, into fences real quick. Because the stuff from the old part of town... You know, I was going to say the stuff from the old part of town we put moss in. Did we put moss in the ones that were on the dock? I don't think we did. Because we could, instead of adding moss to the stone there, we could say that that is some new infrastructure that they have put in. Yeah, I don't think any of that is mossy. Okay, so that's all just plain stone. I think we're going to say this is new infrastructure. Like, whatever situation they had for lighting up this area before, they removed once they figured out how to make the lanterns. Okay. Okay, we got that. We're still going to need to smelt some of that cobblestone, though. Because we need some more stone. Actually, we probably have a bunch at the house. I should probably grab that instead, but... Yeah, let me get some of this stuff out of my inventory real quick. Get the moss put back up. And the cobblestone and the mossy brick. Let me go see what we got at the house real quick before I spend a whole bunch of time smelting a bunch of things. Because we might have some already in our furnace. Yeah, we got a ton over here. Or at least more than enough for our purposes. Wait. We got 64 block of iron. And that looks like all the iron. Yeah, all the iron we've got. But yeah, I've been putting off getting the lighting situation in the village because I just kept forgetting about it. But this will probably help with the abundance of monster spawns. Well, okay, so while we're waiting on Drew, I'm going to pause real quick and run to the bathroom. I'll be back in just a second. Old man, have you finally forgiven me for taking you to the vet? Hmm? Hello. Did it rock your world when you found out the carrier could be opened by just taking the lid off? He's only ever seen it with the door open. So whenever they unclipped the sides and just pulled the top off, because they didn't want to like try and drag him out, because he was pretty scared just to be. He doesn't like going to the vet. He's not used to it. So to avoid doing that to him, they just opened the entire crate and took him out. Because all they had to do was give you one little booster shot, and you wanted to be a prima donna about it. Yeah. I think he's finally forgiven me. I made the mistake of bringing the kennel into the room whenever we were getting ready to go, because I didn't want to have to drag him. Like, I wanted to do. I wanted to put him in the kennel in the room so that I could close the door off. Because Athena gets like. She's got very high dog energy, high puppy energy. So. Sometimes that's too much for the cats. The only cat that really tolerates that is JoJo, and that's only because JoJo grew up with it. That's all she's ever known. Because we found JoJo when she was like an itty bitty baby, so she's used to Athena's energy levels. All the other cats were adults before they met Athena, so they're not as cool with the puppy energy. Tyler and Hector both like were in the house before Athena got here, so they kind of a little more tolerant of the energy level. But even them, if they're already in a stressful situation such as being put in the kennel, they're not happy about her, you know, coming over to inspect them, because she's just going over to check on them and be like, are you guys okay? What's going on? What's up? What's up? You guys are stressed, and doesn't understand that she's in fact helping the stress, causing the stress a little bit, because too much energy. They're already freaked out because they don't like the kennel. But so I brought the kennel in the room so that I could control Athena being in here, because I kind of figured Blackie was under the bed. And that's where he was, hiding from me. Yeah. But, yeah. He was hiding because he recognized the kennel. I had to actually, like, lift the mattress up. Because we don't have, like, a box spring or anything. We just have, like, a platform bed. You are shedding so much, my dude. Jeez, sir. You just got brushes the other day. Why are you shedding so bad? Anyways. Probably because it's been hot as hell. So, all the animals are shedding. Even Athena, who doesn't have a whole lot of fur. She's a very short-haired dog. But, yeah, I had to physically lift the mattress up to make sure he was under there. And JoJo and Tyler both were under there just because they were like, wait, what's going on? I don't understand. Is it me that's going in the kennel? But no. Blackie knew it was him. He knew it was him. I usually tell them well in advance. Mostly because it's funny to me saying, are you ready to go get shot? Are you ready to go get your shots? Oh no. He just gave me the biggest side eye ever. Like, you told me I don't have to get any more until next year. And you're right. You shouldn't have to get any more until next year, my dude. Wouldn't have even had to get these, but I don't have any records showing that you've had your vaccine. So I had to do that so I could get full records. All that good stuff. But on the plush side, he should be okay. Jeezums, how long is night gonna last? Yeah, we were actually late to the appointment because he wanted to hide from me. Mm-hmm. Talking about you. He's forgiven me now because the kennel's not in here anymore. Well, shit. What you doing, my dude?
I'm building a guardian farm.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's why I've been fighting one-eyed willies.
Ah, that's what that meant. We're gonna go steal some more iron from Drew. I don't know what the bees just did there, but, that was weird. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier how I want to fix Drew's, like, one block wide plank bridge that he's got going on over there. And I'm thinking we could do something with, like, the mangrove roots and I don't know, maybe just fences? Maybe something like that could work. I don't know, I'd have to play around with it, but I'm thinking of just like a really simple uh can we just break those? Awesome, cool, we can break them. Let me go ahead and just take some of these guys. That's got a really satisfying sound when you break it. Huh. I approve of that sound. But I'm thinking maybe something... I'm getting distracted here, but it's fine. It's fine. Wait. Not that direction. Is there a way to place it? Because I would really rather have that going lengthwise if I could. But I don't know quite how to place it. Or even if I could place it right like that. Or if it's just always going to place like this, no matter what I do. You know? Yeah, we could have something like that. I don't know if we want it, like, in the water like that. I feel like we probably don't want it in the water. Maybe just above the water would be better. And then we could just put like some fencing along the sides. Hello. It's a interesting name you got there, my dude. Click towards the bottom. Hmm. I don't know. We might have to come back and just play around with it. Because right now I need to go If I don't go ahead and focus on the lanterns today, I'm probably gonna get distracted. Alright. I'll leave this one with him. And he can have his... No, I'm gonna keep his spruce logs too. But the main thing we needed to come over here for was I wanted to grab some iron. Because we're gonna need a decent amount of it to make the lanterns. And this thing does produce a decent amount of it. It's probably plenty. Wait. Go ahead and grab the poppies while I'm over here too. I don't think you're going to be able to. Nobody else has been able to. We're on a LAN connection. But send me a username and I can try and add you. Although I'm not entirely sure. Okay, today it's not grayed out. Because the other day when Fenton wanted to join, it was grayed out. I couldn't add them. So, we'll just see. Ah, love is in the air in the village. We end up with a bunch of these things. Disgusting. Okay, let's put these spruce planks up real quick. The moss carpet I'm gonna throw in here. Welcome back, Mr. Blood. Not sure when you left out, but we have our staircase completely done. I've got it kinda hidden in a hilltop. At the very least, you can't see it from here, but I don't know that you'd be able to see it from here anyways. Okay. I will attempt, but no one else has been able to. Again, interesting name you got there, my dude. You're welcome to try, but again, don't know that you'll be able to. Where you at? Best of luck to you there. Let's see. We need what exactly for lanterns? Torches! Hold on, I've got torches somewhere. There's some. And there's even more. Awesome. So we need a bunch of iron nuggets and torches. Okay. I'm going to say 47 lanterns should be enough to start off with for right now. Should be. We'll see. Let's stick the rest of our iron in here for right now. Actually, I'm going to throw our poppies in there too. Alright. We need to turn these stone blocks into stone bricks fencing. Okay. Fencing. Go. And actually, some of this needs to be just the plain bricks for the top of the lantern. I don't have a Discord just yet, Mr. Blood. I honestly don't know how to go about setting things up. And from what I've heard, it can like I've bounced the idea around, especially since I don't have access to like the community tab on YouTube. But I don't know. I'm not the most tech savvy, so I'll have to do some more digging into it. Plus, it's one of those things where you got to be really, really, really specific with your ground rules. Otherwise, you know, you know what I just realized. I'm using this. I'm using the ones that are gonna fuck up if I break them. That's not smart. One, two, correct? One, two. And it's also in the middle of the pathway there, so I've done messed up anyways. Crap. Because I don't want it messing up my pathway like that. So we would want it more on the side here. Well, shoot. Let me move. Now that these are already messed up, I'll use them, I guess. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little too close to our eaves there. So we'll bring it down 1. So we're going 1, 2, 3 with a brick on top. Yeah, I was thinking about setting one up for the channel for like memes, pet pics, all that fun stuff. It would give me a way to let you guys know if anything's going down, like I can't stream, or shoot, if I decide to stream at a weird time, to give you guys like a heads up. But I don't know. Again, yeah, I do have a Discord, a personal Discord. That's how, actually, that's how me and Shiny Haunter are talking right now. Is we're connected through voice chat on Discord. I gotta go kick some ass real quick. Where are you breaking down doors at?
By the way, the Guardian farm is working perfectly. It's more experience than the raid farm. However, the drops are quite literally just fish and prismarine.
I mean, I've heard of worse drops.
I mean, I've had it running for maybe like 5 minutes, and it's 2 stacks of fish, so that's pretty good.
What kind of fish is it giving?
Cod.
Dang, there's no way to get it to give us raw salmon, is there?
Nah. However, you can fish up here. It's right above the ocean.
I mean, you're not wrong. I could fish there. Um, yeah, I'm gonna hold off for a little bit on adding people until I've got like a server set up. Um, just for safety, because there's always a risk whenever you're talking to people on the internet. Um, the people that I have on my Discord currently is the only people that I know in real life or that Drew knows. So I've got like his family and then close friends of ours. So I'm you know. But like I said, eventually I will have hopefully a Discord server. Again, it's one of those things where if you don't have things clearly defined, it can get messy. And like generally my only rule is don't be a dick, but because a lot of the games I play tend to lean more towards like a younger audience, even though I am not by any means somebody that is like trying to reach out to a younger audience. I mean, that should be obvious in the amount of cussing I do. I'm just a grown ass person who likes playing kids games. Um, but since that is a possible risk, I do want to make sure I have like defined rules and boundaries so that way nothing goes awry, you know? Because I am the type of person that thinks in worst possible scenario. So just trying to like keep things as a safe environment for all involved. Alright, we got that one there. Because I am one of those people that grew up with the be careful who you talk to on the internet PSAs. One, two, three. Oh, shoot. That doesn't go there. We're going to put two on this side, though, since it's facing, like, it's at an intersection. Okay, that should still be fine as long as our iron golem doesn't get stuck. That could be an issue. Dang, that dude's pathing's even worse than the villagers are sometimes. Hmm. Okay, and this one again is at another intersection, so we're gonna go there and there. We'll put this lamp right here. Maybe I should just go ahead and like mark out the bottom two. And you know what would be smart instead of using the cobblestone? I have these guys for a fucking reason. I should use them. There we go. Okay, so one, two. No, no. Come on now. And there. And also in an intersection, so there and... Hmm. Yeah, we'll go there for that one. Hey, Dive. How's your day been going? Yeah. One day we will have good internet where we don't have to just use the most basic function to try and play. One day. You know, the funny thing is, the house that we're moving to is only 5 minutes away from where we're currently living at. But that 5 minutes is 5 minutes closer to town and really does make the difference for the internet. Although that being said, there's no guarantee that we won't have like we won't still have some form of issues because we do. Let's see, we'll go right. Actually, should I get like a wood fence and hook up there? Hey, congrats, Dive. Hi, Funny Toilet Gaming. How's your day going? All right, what's the verdict? On these little areas where we've got the housing so close together like this, should I'm gonna have to come back and fix the doors eventually, but we're not worried about that right now. Should I get a piece of wood fencing and hang the lantern off of it like so like it would be like this, but that would be a wood fencing instead of the iron? Or should we stick with our little lamp lights? What you think, guys? Because I'm honestly not sure, because the spacing in here is a little bit tight. So, like, out at the roads, it's not that big a deal, because I've got plenty of room to fit things. You don't go there. What did I just say about you don't go there? There we go. Then this guy will do out towards the road. So we got one right there. We'll do the other one right here. 2, 3, and boom. Like, I definitely think in some situations, like right here, we could definitely fit just like they could have their own little light at the end of this road. But at the same time, we could also extend this down. I was talking about adding more, like, housing. There's definitely room back here, because, like, over here is where I was going to add the, like, target area. My name for Minecraft is the same as my channel name, my dude. Ditzy Snail. I don't know that you would be able to, Funny Toilet Gaming. If you send me a gamer tag that I can add, I can try to add you. The issue is we're on a LAN connection and nobody else has been able to join, but you are more than welcome to try. Free Realm, I've answered your question. Please stop spamming chat, my dude. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the lamp on this for right now, because I'm still trying to decide, because like I said, we're gonna do like a target practice area in the back here for the fletching district, or the, like, fletching business. But there's more than enough space that I could fit that in, because I would want it going that way, so that way they're not, like, shooting into the village. But there's still a lot of space over here where we could fit some smaller housing. So I'm going to hold off on that for right now. Okay, let's put our lamppost there. Oh, shoot, that's not right. Okay, another intersection, so there and there. Yeah, I already have a hard enough time, like, focusing on chat. I feel bad when I miss somebody's message. When you say fencing on the corners, We've had folks from like the next state over that haven't been able to have any luck joining. We want people to be able to join. It's just a matter of like like I said, our connection is not clear enough. It's not good enough for people to be able to join. We haven't had any luck with people joining. Well, shoot.
Do you want some sea lanterns?
Um, sure.
Okay, that's what you build out of the prismarine crystals.
Yeah. I kind of forgot for a second. Whenever you were saying you had the farm going. But I got you. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I could use those for something.
It's just a nice blue light source.
Dabba dee dabba doo.
Yeah, I live in a blue house with a blue light source.
Nice. But are you saying like maybe replace these with the fencing? Because I feel like that might look a little bit better than what we've got going on right now. I don't know. I'm not sure, guys.
Oh god, it's raining.
Yes. I have 3 villagers in the ceiling now.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. 2 of them are fishermen.
Villager extermination coming up.
What? No, they're my buds. They're just hanging out up here. They get to watch while I sleep. Because that's my bed. They're not allowed to use it. Oh, dang. I'm getting recommended to people? That's weird. I appreciate you clicking on it either way. It looks like we have a 4th one that's trying to join the upstairs crew. Are you really? No. Think about this. That man's was trying to beat open a door that was already open.
It was just pure disrespect.
I know. What land?
So in the time it took me to go to the bathroom and get back, so maybe like 5 minutes, that's how many of those I was able to make. They cost a lot.
I mean, that's still quite a bit, my dude. That's
Yeah, I mean
actually...
that's what I'm saying. It's like
Actually,
that's
those
a
are going to
lot
be
for
perfect for the
5 minutes.
temple, my dude.
Oh yeah.
Because I was thinking about using frog lights, but if you've already got the sea lanterns, that'll work out perfectly.
I also have more sea lanterns, but they're at my base.
We're going to throw these in here real quick for safekeeping. Also, Tommy, my dude, if you need me to send the invite again, I can. I still don't think you're going to be able to connect, but like I said, I'm all down for people trying to join. But, I am in the USA. I'm assuming that's what you meant, because this place doesn't have a name yet. Open for village names. If anybody wants to come up with some, I have used the majority of my creativity already. I'll get there eventually, but for right now, this is the best it's gonna be. Okay, so we've got... Also, I will clarify for anybody that is new here that is joining. I get the ditzy in my name honestly, so um, if I jump around too much in my when I'm talking, it's just because that's just how my brain works. I'm a little bit all over the place in my thought patterns. There we go.
Where's your stonecutters at?
In the stonecutter house is houses.
Which ones are those?
The ones over by the mine. Remember? Because the
Oh,
first stop from the mine is they take them to the stonecutter who takes all the rock off, and then they take the raw ore and material over to the forge. So the stonecutter should be the first, like, the first step in the process, right? Littleville is cute. Although, to be fair, this is not really a little village. But I think that would be, you know, something I keep saying about, like, my thoughts on how this village would have, like, got its start as a fishing village. That might be something to think about. Because why else would people, like, settle here unless there was good fishing? Like, a way to feed your group. I've got librarians, my dude. We have one of it. No, we have at least 4 of every job block except for the cleric and the fisherman. The fisherman we have 8, and the cleric I only have 1 of. Hey, welcome back, Abel. You're good. Yesterday was a starty day, so I understand if people like only join for a specific game, because not everybody's gonna be into Minecraft. Not everybody's gonna be into Stardew. It's just, you know, feel free to join whenever you can. Also, I understand people have lives, so it's not the end of the world. Plus, I do keep all of the streams on the channel, so if you guys ever want to go back and like catch up on what you missed, because like we have already fought the Ender Dragon, we have already fought the Wither. So if anybody wanted to see that, it's on the channel. I couldn't tell you for the life of me what stream it was, because I'm very bad at remembering that kind of thing. But yeah, so like the thought of this village forming is that they would have started as just fishermen feeding each other. Like, this is a good location to fish. There's water on at least 2 of the 4 sides. You could argue 3, depending on how far that wrapped around, or how far you wanted to consider that wrapping around. Plus, there's the river on the other side of it. So, like, they would have started off just fishing, and then expanded from there once they were like stable. Okay, let me put a light right here. So, who knows? Maybe they would have based their village name off of fishing or something. I don't know. For all I know, they would have based it off of some rando dude that was the first one to, like, discover the land. That tends to be, like, an ongoing thing in a lot of places. They just, like, base it off of some dude's name. Or off of whatever their local name for, like, a water source is. That's also very common. Although, to be fair, it's kind of hard to say whether or not that's a situation that's too high up. whether or not the lake or the river, the water source was based off of the name of the town or the town was based off of the name of the water source. That's kind of always a toss-up. So we're going to put this one right there too, since that's kind of a split. And same thing here, because that's kind of a split. Oh, but yeah, our librarians are over here. There's no doors. Zombies took them out. But I've got 4 librarian spots. They're scattered. All of my villagers are scattered right now. I don't know what they're doing. I've got 4 cartographers. Then, of course, we've got our I forget the job name if I'm not, like, staring at it. So over here we've got our grindstones, so that's weaponsmiths. Our blast furnaces for our armorers, cauldrons for our leather workers, and smithing tables for our toolsmiths. And then the anvils are just over here for, like, decoration. They don't use them. Where did this anvil go? I had an anvil over here, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, I've got one there. Maybe I'm crazy and I didn't have an anvil there yet. Okay, some of these, like, empty spots, I'm gonna hold off on putting our light source down just for right now, because I'm not sure. Because, like I said, I can fit some small housing through here. Same thing over here, we can fit some small housing. So, who knows? I might play around with, kind of like how I did over here with these houses. Again, I can either do the houses on stream or I can do them in my free time. Whichever you guys prefer. If this seems like it's something you want to do, it's the same blueprint all the way around as all the other builds we've done. The only thing that would be different is if I do smaller houses, it will be a 5x4 structure. So instead of being, these are 7x6, so it would be significantly smaller. Are these? These are 5x5. So the ones I was looking at doing would be, they would look like this in the front, but they would be a little shorter in the back. So these, although we might want to just stick with the 5x5 format, because then they at least get windows. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still playing around with that idea. But it's pretty much like the same format either way. You got your different flooring for your ceiling and your floor. You got your stone bricks for the perimeter with your logs of your choice. And then that same wood for the dooring and for the stairs, with just stairs going onto the eaves and an overhang. It's the same format for every single building except for my weird funky house. And the technically the roofing for the library and the tavern are the exact same as these as well. The only difference is, instead of carrying this all the way across to a peak, we snipped it to make it keep from being too tall and ridiculous like my house ended up being. But that's kind of what I was going for with mine, because I was going for more of a Tudor style. It still looks kind of weird, but again, you're good, Abel. Like I said, I understand people have lives. I fully get it. Let's see. Fishesville, Fishville. Dang, dude, Canada sounds like fun. I've never, Yes, sir. Yes. No, I hear you, old man. I hear you. You are very talkative right now. Yeah. He's gonna be needy for the rest of the night. 'Cause he always is, isn't that right? But, shoot, what was I saying? I have never gone anywhere except for uh technically Mississippi, but that was a pass through to get to Louisiana. Uh Tennessee, but that was when I was like 2 years old, so that doesn't count in my book. And again, Louisiana, but that's because I've got a bunch of family down there. Drew's got family down there. But for the most part, I stick to just my home state because traveling can be expensive. Okay, so do I have anywhere else I can add a few lamps at that's not going to be in the way of possible future infrastructure? Because that's the main thing is I don't want to get in the way of possible infrastructure. Let me grab some of those. Some of those, and don't know if I need those, but let's grab them anyways. Let me see. Oh, so yeah, see? See, there's our librarian. One of them. Villagers are weird, man. Let's make some of these real quick. Because I think we are going to go with the fence off the side of the building for certain places. So like right here. Actually, we can put two because this is like the front entrance for the tavern. But this should keep this area from being too cluttered and keep our iron golem from hopefully not getting stuck. Because I can see him getting stuck anyways. Hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because I have to go into like the Xbox stuff. And sometimes my computer can't handle it. Can't handle me having too many things open at one time, that is. While I'm trying to stream at the very least. Um... Do, 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 do. Hey, Sonic, how's your day going? Okay. According to the Xbox panel, I accepted your friend, but we will see. Again, sometimes that thing wants to not work correctly for me. You know what? We're gonna add a lamp right here. And we're gonna add one over there at the edge of that one. Just to be on the safe side, since this is kind of like at the edge of the village. We're gonna put the lamps all the way around. I think I'm gonna have to make some more lamps, but this should be okay for right now. Okay, and we're gonna put the other one over here. I'm doing alright. One, two... Oh, that's not placed correctly, but that's okay. We'll fix it in a second. I'm running on, like, no sleep. But aside from that, I had 2 animals have a healthy vet visit. Got the all clear. Uh, so that's all I can ask for. So really nothing else can make this day any better, in my opinion. And according to, let's see, I can try and send you an invite. Like I said, I don't know if you'll be able to. There we go. But I don't mind sending out invites all day long, just as long as you guys are aware that there's a good possibility you might not be able to join. Boop. And boop. There we go. Alright, that's all the lanterns I've got on me, so I'm gonna have to go make some more, because again, we're gonna need... Alright, so this district is fully done, but we're gonna need some for our other housing districts. We're gonna need quite a bit. Did I? All done. All done. Slime jump. Well, I don't see it on my list, and I didn't see it whenever I was in the Xbox tab, but I'll go ahead and send you another, or go ahead and send you a friend thing, and then invite from there. See if that works a little bit better, because I didn't see it on my list. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Alright. Grab some iron. Oh, wow. Hold on. Bunch of prismarine we could probably work into our temple design. Again, I'm going to look up some more build ideas for that, because everything I was coming up with just, like... Oh crap, you can see the villagers up in the attic. But everything I was playing around with, I liked elements of, but... like, the whole picture just didn't work together, you know? Okay, 55 should be enough lanterns. Put this iron up. I'm gonna go ahead and put our torches up too, just to get that out of the way. Ah, chores. They never go away. Oh wait, it's letting you? Dude, nice. It's about time we had somebody be able to join. Dang guys, Athena's still out cold. Like I said, she had a long day. She's been up with me since 2 this morning. 2:30. She had to go to the vet. She doesn't like the vet. Even though she found out like towards the end of her trip that the vets give pets too? What is this? So this entire time she was like scared to have them touch her. Like hiding under the chairs and all that stuff, acting like an idiot. And then she finds out as we're fixing to leave that they give pets. So maybe her brain will retain that information. Let's see. We need to put some on front of the library as well. Maybe her brain will retain that information for the next time we go. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. Fingers crossed, because it would be nice for her to stop being, like, so scared of the vets. Because they're always super nice to her. She's just a big old nervous doggo. Okay. I don't know if this is... shoot. You know what? We can stick with, like, the spruce for the outside of these. Like, maybe it was, like, a last-minute addition after they... Like, the same way they have the stone pillars for their lanterns. It was a last-minute addition after they discovered how to make lanterns. So this wood would be newer and not as sun-bleached as this old wood. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. Doesn't look god-awful either, so that'll work. Hey, man. Anytime you guys need to vent, within reason, you are more than welcome. I can always try to offer advice. After all, we all know I am an old lady. I've got lived life experiences. Here we go. And this guy. Okay. This might not be the best looking option for the lanterns. I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of like porch lamps. But if it helps illuminate the space and keep mobs away, I am all for it. Because I am tired of losing my little idiots to zombies. I'm also just tired of having my doors broken down. Because, like, I haven't even replaced the ones that have been broken down in the most recent attacks. Just because, like, what's the point? They're just going to keep breaking them down. So, as long as I have a couple of villagers, and I do, hidden away in the attic, whether that was intentional or not is not the point. So we've got some hidden away, just in case. Or Drew's got some in his iron farm, so we've always got villagers as an option. Okay. What I'm going to do real quick, I've already got 2 chests right here. So, I'm going to empty some stuff out of my inventory really, really quick. And we are going to gather up some stuff that's going to go... potentially in our, oh, what do you call it? Our temple area. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to end up using for sure. I've got some ideas on things. I know some things that I like and some things that I definitely don't like. Just because I know some of the things, it's just because I know how much effort it would take to make it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these guys. And we've got some more dark oak over here that I'm going to grab. Not in there. There we go. Grab some of that. And sea lanterns. I'm going to take all the prismarine because I'm not entirely sure what I want to use and what I don't want to use. We'll see. Alright, give me 1 second, my dude. Slime jump. Oop. Oh, dude, that's awesome. It's always great when you find out the person you're with is, like, into the same stuff that you are. Or the person you're interested in. Either way. Oop. Okay, so I know I want to take the Spore Blossom with me. And the lily pad. I'm out of room in my inventory. The scaffolding has to come with me. So, let me just take some of this stuff and go ahead and take it up the side of the hill for a second. Ooh, wait. Something else that'll clear out room in our inventory. These lanterns go in our mine. Alright, so, with the way I designed it, it should be... Let's see. 1, space it out there. Space it out there. Space it out there. 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 And the main reason I chose going 3 wide on this stairway is just so I had symmetry. Alright, this one, turn it there. There, and we're going to call that good because that's exposed to the light anyways. Alright, now we're going to set up our chest right here. Get all this moss out of the way. Lily pad, spore blossom, dark oak, because I was thinking we could use the dark oak and either leave it as the logs.
I think you're gonna bop your head on those lanterns.
I don't care. I think I'm gonna bop your head on those lanterns.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. But, dang it, he made me lose my train of thought. I genuinely don't remember what I was gonna say. That is annoying. I was talking about dark oak. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can either leave the logs as is, like just the regular dark oak texture, or we could strip them. Either way, I want to use them and some azalea leaves, which, speaking of, I'm going to grab a little bit of our bone meal. I know I have some shears around here. Yes. I think all of my azalea trees are still up at the house, which is fine. I need to grab some more chests anyways. So let me see. Because, like, if there's one thing I did figure out that I like, it's more or less the color palette I want to go for is, like, um, dark wood and green with, like, little pops of color. So I was thinking we could grab some different flowers after we have everything, like, figured up where we want it to go. Also, I'm going to need these buckets. And I might as well save myself some time and go ahead and fill these up with water. Oh, dude, that's nice. There we go. Take this lily pad. Actually, I'm gonna trade that shear for these. Because those have a little more durability left in them. Alright, so the azalea, and the moss carpets. I don't know that I'm gonna need all of those, but just in case, I'm gonna have them nearby. But like I said, I figured out the color palette that I like, and that's green and dark brown with little pops of color, so like pinks and reds and blues. The thing is, I just can't quite get it to look how I want it to look, right? So I'm going to play around with that some more off the stream. It's already 9:22, although we did get started later because I was eating dinner. Okay, let me just go ahead and hop in the bed real quick and then we'll put this stuff up. But we're going to shear off the leaves from the azalea trees. Let me see. I was like, you just take one of these guys, which you can get these guys just from bone milling moss. And since we already had some from doing our moss mining, there we go. But you end up with something like this, and it's okay, but it comes in an oak variety, which I'm not the biggest fan of. It's okay. So we're going to make our own custom trees. We're just going to take our shears, pop those off, and boom. Now we have leaves to play around with for a new tree. Give me those, thank you. Okay. Let's get all of this put down really quick. The water is because one of the things when I was doing test play that I really liked was a pond that I made with the lily pads and the drip leaves and all that, which I'm gonna have to go find some. I mean, I've been okay, you know. You don't see me online anymore. I'm still here, my dude. And to be fair, I am fixing to like end the stream, but I will still be online for a little bit longer afterwards. Mostly just because I'm really bad about, like, not logging out immediately. And like I said, I might go ahead and outline some more housing districts. See what works and what doesn't. Alright, this is going to be the last opportunity for an invite for tonight. Because, like I said, I'm fixing to end the stream. Because it is already 9:30 here. So I will send out one more. But that is all I'm going to have time for tonight. I stream every day, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are currently alternating between Minecraft and Stardew Valley, so tomorrow night is a Stardew night. When we come back to Minecraft, I'm going to hopefully have some more ideas for our Dragon Egg Temple. If not, we'll work on building some more residential houses while I try and wrap my brain around how to make temple work. But tomorrow night is Stardew, like I said, and we're going to be working on more of our crystallariums. And we may be putting a hold on going into the mines just until we have some magic rock candy like stocked up. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. In the description you will find a link to Shiny Haunter. That's the dude that's been playing alongside me. He's pretty awesome. When he's not playing Minecraft with me, he plays TFT. He plays at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Same as me. The only difference for my streams is on Stardew nights. We don't do strictly 9 o'clock. It's 1 week in game, just because that helps keep me on track a little bit better with that game. But yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But until then, bye-bye.